Hey guys, it's Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals. You clicked on this because you want to know, can we sing safely with distortion? And if so, how? Well, check it out. And you've seen loads of videos on the internet already about this, and they don't really explain it, and they don't really sound like they're singing safely without distortion, i.e., when it sounds like they're screaming, it sounds out of control. And if a scream is out of control, and you can see it on their face that they're like pushing, then they're not doing it right. And that's not safe. So if you want to sing safely with distortion, so you can sing night after night after night after night after night with some kick-ass distortion. So first of all, we're going to talk about that false chord fry. Okay, so if you ever wake up in the morning and you go, okay, oh my God, I got the morning voice. That's basically it, right? You just have to learn to sing with that like that. You just have to learn to hold your voice in that position while you're going up and down. So this may be a bit gross, but if you want to look at the back of my throat, okay? You see what's going on at the back of my throat? Okay, so that is the false chord fry. That's what's getting that rattle. Let's start off really low with like a nice comfortable note. Okay, you feel that? You feel that it should be rattling just up at the top, okay? If it feels comfortable, then you're doing it right. Let's take a higher note. And just take that note and introduce that raising of the back, kind of, you raise the back where that little dangly thing is in your soft palate. Try to start off with that note. So let's take a lower note. Little higher note. Higher note. So you can really start to feel how all you have to do is just raise that back up at the back. And that's raising your false chords into position. Okay? So, do you hear how that's kind of engaging those false chords? Okay, and you can hear in my voice there's no tiredness or anything like that because I'm just using those false chords that are up there. It's just about, now what happens, and what you find happen, if you use that a lot, I've had my false chords kind of, they do get sore, but you can still sing the next day. You can sing all night. You can sing the next day, the day after. Now they will get sore. And that's why I say, when you get home after a gig like that, do the salt water gargle. So take a half mug of hot water and a teaspoon of salt. Mix that together so it's really good. Then let it go lukewarm. Make sure it's lukewarm. And then gargle with it after you get home, after you're done singing. That will soothe and it will help to heal that false chord area. And I've had, like, after gigs and the next day, spat blood out a little bit there just from false chords, kind of like overuse and kind of over. But I mean, that shouldn't happen to you if you aren't kind of using them like a lot. But if you do and there's like a little blood, I wouldn't get too worried because it's happened to me. So that is the false chord fry. And you can see how you can easily engage that. You can easily engage that in any note. Now, the other thing is a glottal fry, which is more characterized by, like, let's give an example of Dave Grohl, okay? I got another. Can you hear that? I got another. So that Glottal Fry is just the same kind of thing, a little false chordy, but it's just lower in the kind of meatier, more muscly parts of the false chords. I got another. And it's also characterized by more compression in the chest. Female singers use that a lot, like Dance Monkey. One time, will you dance for me? You're dancing one more time. You move it one more time. Okay, so that's an example of horrible rendition of Dance Monkey. You've got Beyonce, who used that a lot. Say, so crazy right now, you love. So it's quite used in kind of R&B and stuff like that, but rock singers, yeah, it really gives a good source of, meaty kind of rock in there. So, all right, guys. So I hope this video helped you to learn a little bit more how to sing with distortion safely. And you can do it. Anybody could do it. It just takes practice. You have to be willing to put in the practice. And I know if you guys are watching this channel, you guys are going to be putting in the practice to do this, because you know I talk about it. You have to practice to get anything right. Things just don't come falling out of the air. You have to put in the practice. So do that. Put in the practice. Let me know in the comments down below how it worked for you. Hit like and subscribe to the notification bell so you can see when the next one comes out. Until then, rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better.